understanding anything about Owen. But anyway, real quick before we get into the Teddy Spaghetti stuff and all that, a couple people have asked me to give my thoughts on the possibility of us going into Iran and whether or not that would affect my decision to vote for Trump in 2020. And let me just say this. A, I don't think we're going to go into Iran at this point. I know that John Bolton and the neocons are really pushing Trump to go into Iran, but I would be shocked at this point. Maybe not shocked is the right word, but I would be more surprised than not if we go into Iran. Because, I mean, Trump's base is more or less the anti-war, nationalist wing of the party. I wouldn't necessarily say we're isolationists, but, a lot of the people who voted for Trump on both sides of the aisle don't like the fact that we've been on endless wars, that we've been in endless wars in the past. And Trump's brought that up. He brought that up in the last State of the Union address, that America does not fight useless wars. And so knowing this, I think while Trump can certainly be influenced in some ways, I don't think he'll be influenced for us to go into Iran. Honestly, there's no reason for us to do so at this point, and I think he knows that. So all of the people who are saying, oh my god, Trump's going to bring us into Iran. It's going to be he's going to be just like Bush. Granted, Trump hasn't done a perfect job on everything, but I don't know that he's going to go full neocon. If he does, though, looks like I'm going to be pulling the lever for Tulsi Gabbard. And really, though, that's the other thing. Trump may have made some mistakes during this administration, and granted, he's not perfect. But for any people out there who voted for Trump the first time, who are like, well, I'm disappointed with Trump because he hasn't gotten the wall yet. So I'm not going to vote for him in 2020. Okay, then who? Are we going to be voting for Elizabeth Warren? Or just like not voting at all, and for sure making sure that the SJWs, and the radical left gets their person in? Because, I mean, at this point, I don't see too many good options. I mean, Tulsi Gabbard is really the only Democrat who I think has any sanity in the party, and I'll talk about that more on the American Watchman podcast, which comes back tomorrow too, by the way. But bottom line, I just don't see Iran being an imminent problem right now. Until we get more evidence that, yeah, for sure this is going to happen, then I'll address it more specifically. But until then, I don't think there's really any reason to freak out. And with that in mind, folks, that's the conclusion of the show. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. Just